YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. What do we consider journalism in hip-hop? Now, a couple days ago on Bootleg Kev's show, shout out to Bootleg Kev, Glasses Malone spoke on Akademiks and said, yo, Ak is not a journalist. He's a guy who takes the news and gives his own opinion on it.
Could you and Akademiks have a conversation in person that wouldn't result in violence?
Why in the fuck would I fight Ak?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. Listen, Ak is in this really weird space because people call it journalism, but it's not. It's more rooted in his opinion on what's happening in the news, right? Like a news.
Yeah, it's an opinion-based show for sure.
Yes, and I think the confusion is people think they conflate it with somebody giving just, like a news. It's not news.
No, it's Akademiks commentating on what's going on culturally through his perspective,
through his lens. So it's like, I wouldn't really have no problem. Like me and Ak I don't got no problems with Ak. The shit he said about my homeboy, they gonna, you can probably have to fight them about this shit, or you may don't. But like, I don't think me and him personally had no thing. I don't think he would want to sit down with me because I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
Like most of these people not gonna want to sit down with me because I know what I care about it. Like for them, this is just like a hustle. Like they just making money.
Yeah, I think what made Akademiks like endearing to the public on the Joe Budden show was that he felt like he was like a fan, and he is a fan of music, who kind of got thrown on camera.
I don't know if he's really a fan. Like
no, I'm not saying he's like a fan of like, he's not like a hip hop head per se, but I think like
I don't even mean like a hip hop head. I think, man, this shit is tag is just Thursday.
Now, Akademiks responded back to him and he went off on Glasses Malone.
It is news. So, if I break down, and this is the Glasses Malone, and you can react to this on whatever you react to this on. So, if I go back into, YG, because, you're all West Coast, let's throw up the Bloods, whatever, who gives a fuck? So, if I go into the deposition of Drakeo the Ruler's bodyguard who did a deposition in a civil case, and I use that to juxtapose to a ongoing criminal trial, and I show similarities, and I show where maybe even the cops haven't even like done their due diligence, but I show the inconsistencies. Is that not journalism, or is that my opinion? That's not my fucking opinion, my nigga. That's journalism. Now, my opinion might be, man, YG ain't even kill a nigga. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But if I use what's out there, and I'm putting together things to create a news story, that's the definition of journalism, my guy. And I wish you would know that, but I'm telling y'all, y'all niggas is gangbangers who this is like y'all ninth hustle. Like y'all try to sell weed. Nope. Y'all try to be a hitman, try to kill niggas. Nope. Y'all try to rob niggas. Nope. Y'all try to kick doors in. Nope. This is y'all ninth hustle. I don't expect y'all to get it. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care how smart Glasses Malone, your first hustle in life was being a gangbanger. That's like me saying my best, what my first hustle was? Going to college. Your first hustle was being a criminal. I'm sorry to say, I don't care what you think you say you're smart. That's not the way, brother. You finally have gotten back over here. Okay, finally you got back into some legal activities, but we're not listening to you thinking that you're like above. You're not. Fuck are you talking about? You think I'm listening to a gang? Yo, your first hustle was getting your ass beat by a bunch of other niggas with blue rags, beat to a bloody pulp, stomped out, elbow dropped, all type of shit. Probably dislocated your jaw that you could just throw up a sign in the hood, rob niggas, steal from your own community, sell drugs, peddle bullshit, and now that after maybe 40 years of you being unsuccessful, because none of that has gotten you anywhere, I'm supposed to listen to you because now you're bringing your mentality to actual podcast and music business? Nigga, please. A criminal can't tell me nothing. A gangbanger, I'm sorry. I got 3 Rutgers degrees that sit up on a fucking mantle that would tell me if you listen to a gangbanger who his whole college experience was getting his ass beat, I'm not rocking. Sorry. Oh, you're smart? If that was the smartest thing you could have figured out in life at that point, I'm sorry. I think we're a little bit different. Yeah, I grew up in Jamaica, immigrated over here. And you know what? When I was 18, I didn't say, let me go get stomped out by the Crips up in Inglewood, New Jersey. That's the way to get, that's your path. So please, when we start talking about intelligence and shit like that, the gangbangers who finally learned that the streets, like, y'all are all new to podcasting. I'm 15 years in. Y'all are new. Y'all are like 3 years in. Oh, yeah, we should stop like throwing up the red rags and the blue rags, and we should just start using the microphones, not the guns.
Well, today Glasses Malone responded, and a lot of people thought Glasses Malone would respond by threatening Akademiks or crashing out. However, Glasses did none of that in his response today. He went on to give examples of why he felt like his own hip-hop knowledge was greater than Akademiks. Here's what he said.
When you get to saying gang shit, I'm a king in that. I'm a king in that. You talking about walking around these streets that inspire the art? Yeah, I'm a king in that. So it really was hard for me to because I don't know how to go bad on nobody online. Plus, I'm not even offended when I watch what he said. To me, it's him feeling like there's a pressure. Like, even when people say my crash, I don't really got no crash outs, because these be my intellectual focused thoughts. Like I say, because niggas don't want to see me hyper focused, because then I'm going to start calling a spade, and it's different. So I was just saying that was my thought. I'm like, damn, cuz in his story, like, I'm the villain.
Who, in Axe?
Sure.
Okay.
Like, in cuz story, I am the villain, bro. Like, I am public enemy number one. And these is, like, in theory, with millions of followers. In theory, millions of dollars. In theory, right? They got these mass followings. And it's Glasses low, right? This little small thing. Because it ain't a lot of us, because it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to what's cuz that ran at Hot 97? Cool dude that ran it for years. Ebro ain't Glasses low, though. Ebro part of the coach, but he ain't Glasses low. Like, it's different. So, like, if my voice can mean that much, like if the fact that Sub Club is here, cuz, and my voice can mean that much, cuz, then what do you think that say? Again, bro, I understand what it is. I am the motherfucking villain in mainstream America's story. That's the truth, King. I'm black. Of course I'm the villain. I make rap music. Of course I'm the villain. I'm a dope dealer. I used to sell Sherm every day. Of course I'm the villain.
That sound like one of them shorts.
I'm a fucking crip. Of course I'm the villain.
Like one of them shorts.
Of course I'm the villain. Trap, everything about my life and Trap, not only that, I'm a radical nigga in thought. Like, I could look at Wednesday's conversation about Tiger's album and sniff out kind of the racism in it. I'm a radical nigga. Shout out to Suave. I'm not being nice, Suave. I genuinely think niggas ain't in my arena, bro. I mean it. It's like me arguing with a little kid. It's like me arguing with a little kid. When it comes to culture, Drake and fucking Ack is little kids to me culturally. When we talk about street urban culture, they like toddlers. They like infant, like sit them on my knee like little dudes. I'm telling y'all. I'm not talking shit about this man. I'm not talking shit about Drake. What's wrong? Like, cuz if we was talking about Jewish culture, cuz I would be a toddler to Drake.
Yeah, but would you sit on his lap?
I don't want to know. No,
I'm just asking.
I would understand. But I would understand, cuz if like I was trying to be a Jewish guy. Like, if I was walking around and shit and be like Shalom or Lahaim, and I had the little cap on the center of my
small hat.
You know what it is? Trap.
The yarmulke.
A yarmulke. If I was at the spot always eating a pastrami, if I was playing a role, I would understand why Drake would be like, bro, what's up with you? I wouldn't be upset if Drake was like, what the fuck you think you doing, Glasses? You know what I mean? What do you think you're doing, Glasses? How dare you have the curls?
Yeah, the sideburns.
I got the curls. I got the black suit on, cut with the tie, the big round hat cut. I understand if Drake would be on me. Like, what do you think you doing, nigga? Like, yo, what do you think you're doing, sir? You're wearing, you got this hummus. You know, I would understand if Drake would be like suspect of that. Like, hold up, bro. Tell me when the fuck when did you have your bar mitzvah? I don't remember you saying you had a bar mitzvah. No, fuck that, Sir Club. Don't tell me to stop. This what y'all be asking for. This is what y'all be asking for. So y'all getting it today. Y'all getting it today. Look, cuz if I was doing that, I would understand if Drake decided to be like, bro, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So why are y'all mad that I'm doing that as an expert in this thing?
How'd you hurt Axe feelings though?
I'm gonna show you. We gotta start the show first. So when Coach get here, we'll start the show.
Because I want to know how'd you hurt his feelings.
Let's Coach come. We can't start the show with Coach. I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, right? It's like if that's like me, like if I came out and I was a reggae artist, right? And I'm like, yeah, Mamba Clyde, Badman, and I had Jamaican patties, I would understand why Act would be like, Glasses, what are you doing? I wouldn't be mad. Imagine if I was prancing around this motherfucker talking about what's that man name? The man that turned himself white. He dope.
Don't say
the reggae dude.
Oh no, okay.
He turned himself white.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He bleached his skin. He bleached his skin.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The dope reggae dude. He like a legend in reggae.
I don't know who you talking.
I don't know.
About.
I know. I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I forgot who it is though.
Vibes Cartel.
Vibes. Okay.
Vibes.
Yeah.
I'm about to look that
Vibes bleached his skin and shit, right? Like, imagine me starting to make content talking about Vibes Cartel, and then I'm going to get reggae patties, and I'm acting
reggae
like I'm just down. Excuse me, forgive me. I'm going to get Jamaican patties, or I'm eating curry and oxtail, and this is kind of my content. And then I'm like, yeah, bro, what do you mean? Of course I'm down. I'm just saying, bro, you would have more experience with the culture that you would understand why they would make Jamaican patties more than me, because that's where you grew up and come from. That's culturally the thing you understand, because that's your shit. You know it. Like, I couldn't tell you the beginnings of reggae. Like, you supposed to know that, but imagine me being offended that you as a Jamaican man is explaining to me the street urban culture, if you even know that, of Jamaica. Like, dog, you could tell me all the shit about Jamaica because that's how you grew up and you know that. I have never listened to Bob Marley songs, and thought for 2 seconds I understand what's going on in Jamaica. I done heard so much reggae my whole life, and I've never in my life thought I understood what's going on in Jamaica. I have this much understanding about what the fuck is going on in Jamaica. This much. I heard all these reggae songs. I know all that shit. I know all the songs. I know the Zoes, all that. I still understand that I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jamaican street urban culture. I know I don't. It don't matter how much art. It don't matter that I like Shabba Rex. It don't matter that Ox was my favorite character in Belly. None of that shit matter, cuz I don't know what's going on with street urban culture in Jamaica. And I'm not an expert. And I have no problem admitting it. Yet I'm getting shit because a Jewish man, I'm not saying his father, shout out to Dennis, because I'm not talking about his father. I'm saying how this man was raised. He was not an expert in street urban culture. All that shit when he said gang shit and gang, I'm from a gang. Cuz like, what the fuck is the problem? I'm not, like, y'all act like y'all, this is y'all favorite thing, because he throws the money around, right? He throws the money. He got money. You don't see me walking around with a yarmulke trying to act like Jewish because Jewish people balling. I don't say I'm Jewish because Jewish people balling. I'm not trying to sell out to that shit, even though all of them people, the negative or the stereotype is they rich, and I still ain't sold out. I understand that I am limited on my Jewish knowledge. I'm limited on my reggae knowledge, Jamaican knowledge. I am limited. I don't give a fuck how much shit I saw. I don't give a fuck how many stories I heard. I like the Beastie Boys. There's tons of Jewish artists I like. I don't feel like I'm empowered. I saw the movie with the lady that was stuck in the attic.
Oh, The Anne Franks.
Anne Frank. I saw that. I saw all the movies about that. Don't mean I get to act like I understand the motherfucking Holocaust. It's just a story. And they can make all the movies. I saw tons of movies with Hitler. I still don't know what Jewish people went through, bro. And I don't act like I do. I just be like, you know what? That shit fucked up. Man, I understand, man. I stand with y'all, bro, on y'all frustration of how y'all was treating. Hell yeah, I saw Schindler's List. I saw all that shit. All that shit, Trap. I saw all that shit, but that don't mean that I think I understand Jewish culture, let alone street urban culture. What that Jewish people had going on.
I say that all the time.
And then, like in that situation, as a man that came here and went to college at 18, I don't try to act like I understand what's going on with reggae music outside of listening to some songs.
Now the show can start.
I don't even understand. So it's like, I don't get what's so frustrating. Y'all tell me all the time, man, Drake way more popular. He got all the records, he got all the money. Then why he saying gang shit? Guess what? I'm an expert there, because all of that, yeah, I'm an expert. I am. Oh, that's fake. That's my expertise. Hip hop is something I pride myself in. Street urban culture. I learn more about it. It's even the genesis of it is becoming my expertise because I'm always learning. Like I'm planning my sit down with KRS-One just because it's KRS-One. Like that nigga is revered to me. Like KRS-One in hip hop is like the what's the people name? The Jewish folks, the one that Jay Electronica was knocking down. That family,
Rothschilds.
That's like those are my Rothschilds. KRS-One, Herc. Feel me, Mario, all these dope brothers, all the Flash. I'm trying to sit down with that's my shit. So why are you upset if I'm like, you know what, that guy isn't quite street urban culture. I think he doesn't use his talent responsibly, but that's on him. And if y'all gonna buy the entertainment when he could just use his talent irresponsibly, same for Flocko or anybody else, that's y'all fucking problem. That ain't my fucking problem. I'm not mad at it. I don't look, bro. I'm not tripping. The shit that I want to see, I'll watch it. The shit I don't. So it's different. Like I don't hate Cuz, but I do think he's misinformed in a lot of places. But how could he not be this misinformed when y'all rewarding this motherfucker with success? He done made money. He make millions of dollars talking about this all the fucking time and don't know the first thing about it. Don't got enough respect for none of the history. Don't have enough respect for nobody hip hop. Don't got respect for the streets that made it. None.
Do X say he hip hop?
I don't know.
That's actually a good question. I wonder, does he? Because
I think he does. I think that's his thing inadvertently saying. I think that was his argument. This guy feels like people like me and you aren't hip hop, right? And it's like, you're not hip hop, bro. I'm not. It's not a diss. I'm not fucking reggae. It don't matter. I'm not Jamaican. It don't matter how much reggae I listen to. It don't matter how many fucking Jamaican patties, how many times I went and ate at We Jamming. It don't matter how much Bob Marley I played. I saw the Bob Marley documentary. I saw all the shit in the world. It don't make me that.
But the problem with you, though, for Act G is that you make it uncomfortable for him to swim in these type of waters.
No, I don't, because he's going. It ain't because the world don't give a fuck. The world side with winners, people who are making money. I told you, they would side with Satan. If Satan gave away $1,000 at the radio station, niggas would be talking shit about God.
Do you understand? The bigger your voice gets, the more insignificant his voice gets.
Trap.
Yeah, they would trap.
If Satan went on fucking Big Boy and start giving away $1,000, niggas would be talking shit about God.
They do now.
You understand how fucked up life is for people, bro? How fucked up it is, how bad they can't win themselves, so they want to align themselves with winner. It don't even matter how the person is winning. They like that person winning shit. That's the right thing to do. This is what I was telling Punisher and them. They were like, man, Ack is the number one person in the space. I'm like, which space? He like, this space that you're in. Nigga, I'm not in that space. I get it. I got a microphone. I get it. I got a stream. I'm not in your space, nigga. I'm a real motherfucking crib, nigga. We not in the same space, nigga. I'm not trying to go after your fan. You know what it'd take for me to do what Act does? It wouldn't be hard, but you know what? It'd be a different level. You don't know how many rappers I could threaten? Y'all can sit right here and talk about what's happening in the streets of LA and what's going on with these niggas and these niggas. I could talk about the war happening between these niggas and this nigga. I could talk about how the blocks killed this nigga that tried to change his life. I could talk about what happened with that little motherfucker that got killed in Park Village, the brother that was doing the activism. I could tell you what happened. That ain't what I do. That's what he does. So no, cuz is not number one in my space. That don't change the fact he got talent. I can respect it.
What do you think his talent is?
He's a great orator. He explains the way he communicates his idea. He has a unique perspective and a unique style.
When you say orator, what are we talking about?
His ability to dictate what he's talking about.
Dick.
Dictate.
I knew, here we go.
Okay.
I knew this was going there.
Orator and dick.
Definition of orator. A person who gives public speeches. The word often means a speaker who is very skilled, elegant, and good at persuading crowds with their words. That's what he does.
That sounds like a con artist.
Yeah.
A con artist, con is short for confidence. A confidence man, a confidence artist. Flacco is a great storyteller. Just because I can see somebody's talent, Drake is a great record maker. I can see your talent. That don't still make you this.
But doesn't it make sense for Act to kind of side with Drake when he's more of a...
I'm not mad at him siding with Drake.
Now, if you ask me, I think these two guys need to get with each other on stream and actually have a debate with each other. Obviously, both sides feel very passionate about their knowledge in hip hop. So why not test it out in front of the fans and also get some content from it? Now, in my opinion, when people try to ask me, Chigs, are you a journalist? I said no. Now, if somebody else wants the responsibility of calling themselves a journalist, hey, by all means, go for it. There's definitely a lot of areas where Akademiks can be considered a journalist when it comes to breaking down numbers, when it comes to breaking down the business side of podcasting, music, record labels. That's his expertise. He'll tell you where labels are spending money, pretty much anything that has to do with the back end of the music industry. But where he does become opinion-based is when it comes to rappers he doesn't like. Somebody like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, Kendrick, Jay-Z, and probably a couple more rappers. But you guys get in the comments below. Would you guys want to see Akademiks versus Glasses Malone in a debate? And what do you guys make of the journalism conversation when it comes to hip-hop discourse? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.